Hey guys, Danger21 here. Been reading on Heli Freak, some guys needing some help on the 3GX, the DIR setup. My helicopter's already been flown and set up, so I'm just going to do a quick generic run through of the setup. Let's get started here. What I find personally to be the hardest is to get the helicopter in the DIR setup. For the fact of you got to hold the button with one hand on the unit and plug in your battery on the other. Once you get your battery connected, after about 2 or 3 seconds, release the button on the unit, and that'll put it in the DIR setup. We'll let the helicopter get booted up here before we move on. Alright, I'm using a DX6i, just to show you here. 3GX is in the DIR setup, so we're good to move on. Alright, first step the software tells you to do is to verify all your servos move in the correct directions, with your reversing, everything like that. So go ahead and verify, run your controls, make sure everything moves like it should, all the correct directions. Once you verify that, you can go ahead and move on to the next step. First mechanical setup in the software is to get your servo arms at 90 using your sub trims, work your way up through the head to get 0 degrees pitch at mid stick. This is crucial, just like any other setup. Once you can verify 0 degrees at mid stick, you can go ahead and move on to the next step here. Alright, to set up the first things, we're going to set up the pitch. I shoot for 10 degrees plus and minus on the pitch. I've already used my gauge, I've already set up the head and flown it, but 10 degrees plus, 10 degrees minus is what I go for. Once you get that set up, whatever pitch range you want to do, that's fine. Just try to get it obviously even, plus and minus, if that's what you want to do. Once you can verify that, you can go ahead and move on to the next step, which is your cyclic pitch range. I again use 10 degrees plus and minus on my cyclics. Kind of softens it up a little bit. I find it for how I fly, that's what I want. So you can, verify, your cyclics or what you want using your gauge. You're going to use your swash menus just like in your pitch to set up, plus and minus. Once you verify and get that set up where you want, we can go ahead and move on to the actual DIR setup of the unit itself. Something that is crucial from the beginning, you want to keep your pitch at mid-stick, 0 degrees through this setup. This is very crucial for the elevator and aileron mixing. So verify I'm at mid-stick, 0 degrees, and we can go ahead and move on. What you want to do, press the button. This will get you into your elevator limit. What you want to do is push your elevator all the way forward, hold it about 2 to 3 seconds and release. I like to wait about 2 or 3 seconds and then go ahead and hit your button. That's all you need to do. When you hit your button, this is going to take you into your elevator reversing. What this step does is verify that the swash plate slash the 3GX unit is correcting and countering your measures in the correct direction. So if we can verify this, I know it might be hard for where my camera's at, but I am good here. Let's say you tilt it forward and it's correcting in the wrong direction. What you're going to want to do, take a look at your lights underneath here. If you pull your elevator back, see the status light turns to red. Now that just reversed my elevator correction. Now if I check it now, it is going in the wrong direction. So what I need to do is push my elevator back up. Mine is set up to where the green light is correct for mine. Just verify again here. Yep, that's all working there. Once you verify your swash plate slash the 3GX unit is correcting or countering in the correct direction, you can go ahead and move on. What you do is hit your button, and now this takes you into the aileron limits. What you want to do is take a full right elevator, or I'm sorry, aileron, hold it about 2 to 3 seconds, release, wait about 2 or 3 seconds, and hit the button. Now that set up your aileron mixing. Now we're back into the aileron reversing, just like you did on your elevator. Again, it might be kind of hard to see here where my camera is at, but what you're going to want to do, tilt your helicopter, make sure the swash is moving correct direction. Same thing, just like the elevator. You can see my buttons here. If I take a full left aileron, status turns to red. That just reversed the countering. Mine, I need green to go the correct direction. Just to verify for myself again, it is going in the correct direction. Now, that's pretty much it. Hit your button again one last time. After you verify, everything's countering in the correct direction. Hit your button. It'll initialize. You're all set. For the DIR setup, that's it. Now, again, you can go through and verify your swash plates moving correct. It is. That's pretty much it on the DIR setup. I'll get another video up of the rudder gyro setup on it here. But that's it. I mean, piece of cake. As long as you keep your stick at 0 degrees mid-stick through the setup, the 3GX does all the mixing for the elevator, aileron. That's what you pretty much did there by setting the limits. Like I said, you verified all your reversing's correct. The swash plate moves in the correct direction when you tilt, keep you stable in the air. Once that's all verified, it initializes. You're done. So I'll get the next video up here soon. Thanks.